So Good Yontiv, my most beautiful friends. Everybody knows that 1 second after Yom Kippur, and the real ones, even before you eat, you want to get yourself a Masechta Sukkah, begin learning a little bit. Masechta Sukkah. Every word of Masechta Sukkah has the joy of Sukkahs, and the exaltedness, and the holiness. You know, Yom Kippur night, the night after Yom Kippur, and you can sit there all night, Masechta Sukkah. Think it's paradise? 10 billion paradise, 10 billion paradise. And every word is shining into your heart, because Yom Kippur night our hearts are so cleansed, and everything goes in so deep, and all the dust is gone. We are new people. And if you can start working on your sukkah. And then 4 days we're building the sukkah. We're building the sukkah outside our houses, because I realize I need a new house. And you know, according to holy tradition, the sukkah is Mamash Yerushalayim, because one day the Gemara says every city will be Yerushalayim, every house will be the holy temple. Anywhere on any street of the world I build a sukkah and it's Yerushalayim. It's like after the Messiah had come. And everybody knows also, the Gemara says that basically all the sukkahs are one sukkah, because God wants all of Israel to be in one sukkah. On sukkahs there's no hatred, there's no... You know what we do in the sukkah? We take the 4 species, and I'm sure I'm not telling you anything. You know, the esrog looks like a lemon, but it's so beautiful. It's a real beautiful Jew. The one who learns so much, the one who does so much. The lulav, as a Jew has the strongest spine in the world. The one who's learning. These are our young people, the ones, our future, strong like lions. And the leaves are together. Then comes the Hadassah. Looks so beautiful. Looks like eyes. It's always 3 leaves together. Because the depths of Sukkot is togetherness, oneness. The Arova is a little bit sad. But you know, when the Arova gets together with the other 3, all of them are so beautiful. And I'm urging you, I'm begging you, friends, every man, every woman, and also for your children, buy an esrog and a lulav. And please don't be stingy. Believe me, God will give it back to you 1,000,000 times. And I'm so proud to tell you, in my synagogue, in my Shul Baruch Shem, in Manhattan on 79th Street, every man, every woman, every child has their own lulav and esrog. And the first night in the sukkah, I wish we would have 100 tapes to tell you. After we daven, go into the sukkah with so much joy. And we are in Yerushalayim, we are in paradise. And there we invite our Holy Father Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Aaron, Joseph, and King David. And you know, my beautiful friends, the more mistakes you make, the further away you feel from the people you love. Not only that, our holy rabbis teach us, when you make mistakes, you begin to hate the people who love you the most and you love the most. So after Yom Kippur, we're making peace again with our parents, with our brothers and our sisters. Avraham Avinu comes with the 4 mothers and all the holy women, all the mothers and fathers. It's so good again, it's so good again. And my beautiful friends, Sukkot night, the first night. Bless you to feel at home in the Sukkah. And just a word of warning, if God forbid you don't feel at home, it's not because you are so sophisticated, because you are accustomed to better furniture. You better go into yourself and cry your eyes out. Master of the world, please cleanse my heart. Let me feel at home to give us Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And let me just share with you a fast little story. The Heilige Rebbe Rab Zusha, you know, not every Rebbe was really way out. The Rebbe Rab Zusha was the most way out. And the Rebbe Rab Zusha was way out, but the Rebbe Rab Yebe was very holy, but a little bit straight. So one Sukkot, the Rebbe Rab Zusha comes to visit the Rebbe Rab Yebe, and you know, in Poland, Russia, Sukkot is so cold. So Rabbi Yehuda says to Rab Zusha, believe me, I have a bed with 15 blankets, and I also prepared a bed for you, so you don't have to worry. The Rab Zusha, who would never say the word I, only says Zusha. He says Zusha wants to sleep on the floor, on the holy floor of the sukkah. Rabbi Yehuda said, listen, Zusha, this is very sweet, but you won't last. Okay, after the feast is over, the Rabbi Yehuda lies down in his bed with 15 blankets, and the Rabbi Zusha is lying on the floor. And the Rabbi Yehuda thinks, I'm going to watch this Rabbi Zusha, how long he can last in this bitter cold. Suddenly, yes, the Rabbi Zusha says, Rebbeinu Shem, Master of the world, Zusha is freezing. And suddenly heat waves comes from heaven, and it's getting warm, and the Rabbi Yehuda is throwing off a few blankets. Then the Rabbi Zusha says, Master of the world, tell you the truth. Zusha is still freezing. Some more heat is coming. Every few minutes, the Rabbi Zusha says, Master of the world, can't you make it real warm? Finally, the Rabbi Yehuda is already in his bed without any blankets, and he's sweating away. He says, Zusha, stop. You're burning down my sukkah. And all Chassidim would say, Ay, Gewalt, Rabbi Zusha. Why did you stop? You could have warmed up the whole world. So, friends, I bless you. In the sukkah, I want you to warm up the whole world, warm your hearts, warm your souls, and have a lot of guests. And don't be stingy with time. Sit as long as the sukkah as you can be there. And if you're lucky enough to have a big sukkah where you can sleep also, bring your bed in, bring Rab Zusha's blankets or Rab Yehuda's blankets and sleep in the sukkah. The next morning wake up, and some holy rabbis, even before you daven, before you do anything, you can't wait. You take the lulav and the esrog, the 4 species iman of the sukkah, and you bless them. And everybody knows, you wave to all 4 sides. You know what the deepest secret of life is? That basically everything is in God's hands. And it's also in my hands. And it's so hard to know the delicate line. Sukkahs, and it's just revelation from heaven. Sukkahs, God is shining into me. Yes, I'm sitting in the sukkah under God's shadow, but yet I have the whole world in my hands. And then we open the Holy Ark of the Muslim going back to sea.